Hang on, everybody. Let's just make sure I'm live everywhere I'm supposed to be. Give me 2 seconds. There we are. We are live. Okay, awesome. Let's dive in and get started. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the July 29th, 2020 edition of Fix My Marketing. We are going to start off today by taking a look at some direct mail and print advertising. So I'm sure you've gotten something like this in the mail before. This is a postcard direct mailer for oil changes or repairs, coupons from a auto repair shop. Now, they did this every door direct mail, which means they hit everybody in a certain zip code or radius. So it doesn't have, it just says residential customer, right? There's no personalization on it. Now, hey, Austin. Now, the thing I liked that they did was they said, come get to know a family-owned, friendly, honest auto repair shop. And they're addressing the stigmas in the marketplace. And I like the fact that the picture is I'm guessing he's the mechanic and she's the customer. And I like that they had a picture of a woman customer on here, because stereotypically most women, at least in my experience from my own life, don't want to take their car in. They don't want to deal with it. I try and always deal with our cars in our house. Whether that's because they have stereotypes of the auto mechanic industry, whether that's they're afraid they're going to get like ripped off or something. I haven't taken a survey. I have no quantitative data. I do not know. I just know I have never met a woman in my own life who wanted to deal with car repair or car stuff. I liked it. So I liked that they addressed that. I liked that they had 4 5-star testimonials on the postcard. The only thing I didn't like was that they just, and they're all local in Clarence and West Seneca, is they just have initials like KF Clarence, New York. If they had had their names, that would have worked better. I thought we are your best option for all types of mechanical repairs on most makes and models. That's very generic. Though the picture of the car and the pictures of BMW convertible. And then they had a picture of the place and then 3 coupons. So I like that you have to bring the coupon in. Now it says it expires 30 days from the date of mailing, but there's no date on the coupon itself. So if I cut this out and brought this in, unless they only mailed this once, they would have no way of knowing who brought it in when. I mean, not that they would really say, hey, that coupon expired a week ago, we're not going to take it. They would take the business and get a new customer, I'm sure. But if they're going to put that warning in there, there should be a trackable mechanism for that. But it's well designed. It's pretty. I don't know. This is obviously going for someone who wants this right now. I don't know how the decision-making process works in picking a car shop. We just always take our cars to the dealer, and I know we're probably, someone's going to tell me that we're getting overcharged, and I'm okay with that. Just because it's easy. I don't have to go somewhere else. I'm curious how they compete with that. Maybe if also we lease our cars, like mine's through the company. So that means that it's always under warranty. And we usually never have to pay for repairs because it's usually, I mean, first of all, we don't have any real repairs. I think we've gotten tires. We have our every 3-month, 6-month service that's included. And then I think we had a flat tire once. I think we ran over a nail or something. But we really haven't had, I mean, we've had the brakes changed, brakes once. But we never price shopped. We just kind of went with the dealer. Just, I mean, we got there, they gave us a loaner. I mean, it was just easy. So I'd be curious to see how they compete with this, if we are their ideal target customer because we lease all our cars, or if we're not. Interesting. Hi, Linda. Hi, Will. Let's see. Next, I wanted to show this print advertisement. Okay. So I don't remember the name But it was someone whose example I read in a Dan Kennedy newsletter. And it was a LASIK eye doctor. And they said they ran ads in airline and pilot magazines for private pilots, for people who like fly their own planes recreationally. And it said, see like a pilot, come get our nationally recognized LASIK surgery. And then also in that magazine, they showed examples of people selling supplements, vitamin supplements with vitamins good for your eyes, saying improve your flight vision. So they had customized the ad for the magazine they were running it, which is a mistake a lot of marketers make. They don't do that. So I wanted to share an example of someone who did do that. So, hey, Barry. So this is running in Shooting Illustrated magazine. And this is an example of ear protection for people shooting firearms. And this is a device. This is ear protection with hearing boost, hearing protection, and Bluetooth audio at the same time. Say goodbye to the big bulky ear protection from when you're shooting, and use these instead. So I guess the point of the Bluetooth is maybe you want to listen to music while you're shooting, or you're taking a phone call at the firing range. I don't understand that part. But this is a hearing aid, hearing protection, and Bluetooth in one device. And they said, how's your hearing? And get a free hearing test online. I thought it was very clever that they're running, and in essence, you could run this ad anywhere where people who either have noisy hobbies or who might want a hearing aid without a hearing aid. And it looks like Bluetooth headphones, so they don't have the issue of that looks like a hearing aid. But I like that if this product wasn't designed specifically for the firearm market, it looks like it is because of the copy in the ad. So I thought they did a really smart job either customizing the ad for Shooting Illustrated. So awesome job, the fine folks at goaxil.com. Let's see, next in the direct mail bag is, we got this letter from Travelers. We have low auto insurance rates. So this is obviously commercial mail, right? They're not trying to sneak up on me at all. They're making it very obvious what it is, where it's from, and what they're going to do, and they're using a window envelope. The issue I have is they have one sentence, and then they've got a picture of a car, home, and boat, little tiny clip art on the back. This whole back you can print on. You can print on the front. Why would you only get a little bit pregnant if you're going to put the ad here and make it obvious that it's Travelers and that they're selling you insurance? You might as well use the whole front and back of the envelope to convince me to open it. Because if I'm happy with my car, home, boat insurance, I'm just going to toss it. I'm never even going to open it. And the first hurdle you have to overcome is getting your marketing open. So whether that's physically open because it's direct mail, whether it's an email that doesn't go to spam, gets delivered and gets opened, or whether it's a Facebook video ad that we have to get them to actually stop scrolling and watch. Now, they made it a tiny bit lumpy by including this primary quote card, which isn't anything. There's nothing on here. It just literally has the 800 number to call for a quote. There's no quote printed on it. They just literally have the phone number. It doesn't, hey, call for a quote, you may be able to save. They actually had 2 testimonials. I've very rarely seen any mailings from Geico or anybody with testimonials. Here's a save on 10% by bundling home and auto. We've donated $5 million to COVID. See, the problem, hey, Dan, the long time no see. The fundamental issue I have with the property and casualty insurance industry is they advertise only based on price. Geico, Allstate, State Farm, Travelers, General, whoever it is, they're all saying we'll save drivers, save 40%, we'll save 15 minutes and 15% 15 minutes. Hey, it's all about saving money, and there's no loyalty, and it's just switch, try and save money, switch, try and save money. But do you really want cheap insurance? Like, I would think insurance is in case beep goes wrong, right? You buy it and hope you never need it. So God forbid you need it, it's too late. You can't change it at that point. So I'm of the philosophy, I want the best possible insurance because I've had to use it. And God forbid, if I have to use it again, I want to make sure I am completely covered and I don't want to call an 800 number. I want to talk to an actual person who cares. So that's my own 2 cents. One more direct mail piece, then we'll get into social media. This is Investing Today, which is not a newspaper, even though it's designed to look like one. This whole thing is a sales letter designed to sell me a subscription to a newsletter. Investing Today special opportunity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get 9 free reports, a risk-free subscription to this newsletter, and a silver coin. You get all of this for one payment of $79. So this is a 2, 4, 6, 11, 13, 15 page, full color, literally looks like USA Today, looks like a newsletter, looks like a newspaper that I must have subscribed to, except I didn't. It's a sales letter for the newsletter. The copy is really well done. This is from my friend Lee Bellinger at Off Grid Confidential. Very, very smart marketer, using direct mail, newspaper style mailing as opposed to a magalog that looked like a magazine. This is a newsalog in my eyes, designed to look like a newspaper with an ad at the end to buy his newsletter. So Lee, really, really well done. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the July 29th, 2020 edition of Fix My Marketing. We're going to talk about how to fix your social. We're going to talk about some social media marketing. Now, every week we talk about the importance. I will keep preaching forever until everybody does it. The importance of split testing and how important it is to split test everything. Now, in the old-fashioned world of direct mail, it takes a lot more time to split test. So if I wanted to take this newspaper look-alike mailing that sells a newsletter, and let's say I wanted to test the headline, let's say I mailed out 5,000 of these, I would mail another 5,000 with a different title, keep track of who got what 5,000, and then track response rates. And I'd have to wait for the results to come back. And it might take, depending on how long it took to print and mail, I might find out in a week, 2 weeks, and obviously it would cost a significant amount of money to print if I was testing 5,000, 10,000 at a pop. Now, on Facebook advertising, for example, I can run what's called multivariate split testing, where I test more than one variable at a time, and I can get answers in days, sometimes hours, depending on how much traffic I want to buy up front to get a statistically valid sample. So we've talked in previous episodes about split testing your headline. We've talked about split testing your descriptions. We've talked about split testing your body copy. We've talked about split testing your images, and we've talked about split testing your audience. Today I'm going to talk about not only showing you some results from different split testing audiences, but most importantly, the latest one is split testing your videos. Which video, do you use the same video ad forever because it runs forever? Do you ever run other videos against it? So let's take a look and let's show you some examples. So this is a lead generation campaign for financial advisors. It's generating them affluent consumer prospects who are interested in protecting their money from the next stock market crash. So if I take a look at this particular advisor, you'll see the campaign in March generated one lead at $260 a lead. We changed the audience and dropped it to $219. Then we did something called day parting, where you can pick what days of the week and what hours of the day that it runs. And instead of running Sunday through Sunday, we ran Friday to Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days a week. Because when we looked at our analytics, we found we were getting more traction, more people were engaging, we got higher click-through rates on the weekends than at any other time of the day or any other day of the week. Probably because more people are on social over the weekends. So when we switched to day parting, you'll see the number of leads went from 2 to 7, and the cost went from $219 to $126, so almost in half. I'm going to show you that ad, and then I'm going to show you how we dropped it from $126 to $22. There's like, an 80% discount. So the ad, and we also found that no women responded. This was all men. If we look at the first ad is a talking head of me, and I'm the face of the company, and I am the one talking the script. Does 2020 look like 1929? How to correct 250,000 or more for the next market correction, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, and I have no ego invested in this, so I just want the best results for our clients. So again, by day parting, using my video, we got it down to $126 a lead. We switched to a cartoon animated video of the same script, and we got it to $22 a lead. So obviously we had to, and this interesting one, the cartoon video, only women responded, no men. So when it was me on camera, men responded at a much more expensive rate. When we switched to cartoon animation, women responded at a much cheaper rate. So if we look, will it show me the video? So I'm still the voiceover, but I'm no longer in the video. My face does not show. So if you look, you can see it moving a little. You can see the video. So it's really important to, obviously it took us a little, we had to spend the money to produce that because it cost nothing for me to do the video. It cost me money to pay staff, our videographers on staff, to create the cartoon animation. So, but it was absolutely worth it because we're running this ad and it's working many, many times better across the board for all of our advisors who are in that program. So super important that you split test, not everything you possibly can, including the video itself if you're doing video ads. I'll show you, this is another advisor, the original ad of me in it, in their case, $52 a lead, better than 126, because we already knew what days and time, everywhere, where, when to run it. Because this advisor came on board after we started using the cartoon ad, but you'll see the cartoon ad twice the leads at half the cost, $29.66. So make absolutely sure you split test everything you can. If you want help figuring out what to split test or how to improve your results, go to marketdominationllc.com, watch the sizzle reel, book a consultation with us. We'll be happy to jump on a Zoom call with you, take a look at what you're doing, and tell you how you can improve it. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.